Hmm.
Ad break.
Hi, chat. Hey, brute. Is it just working?
Thanks Bryce and Kane for checking in.
That is right.
Test.
Hi, chat. How's it going? Oh. Still.
Lenny Marbles Monster Sam 6070 said, does the nacho come before two-headed witch character?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Twitch starts
Thanks,
push vertical on me. Well, you can turn out. You can just. There's a button for it, I think.
Thanks Sushi_132 for checking in.
Oh, how's it going, chat?
ronillust said, test.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wamsley said, is Will here? I know you're eating. What is you eating?
I'm not eating. I'm cold still. Let's see.
ME694000 redeem song request.
Hey, me.
Norigami Arigoto op theme song The Oral Cigarettes Cure and Hey Kids.
Alright.
Thanks Supum64 for checking in.
Hi, Super M.
Thanks The Danksmith for checking in.
Hi, Danksmith.
Thanks Dark Enchantress Cookie for checking in.
Hi, Dark Enchantress.
The Only Fox said, good morning, Roni.
Hi, Fox.
It's been a bit but I've returned. What are you drawing
The Only
today?
Fox. I'm thinking of finishing the comic. Probably. Let's see.
Add Sofer. This equation femboy equals goodness.
So,
Thanks The Only Fox for checking in.
what? The Only Fox. Let's see.
Ron, I'm writing the description for a fantasy race. They are called the Tathray. They are similar to elves.
Hell yeah.
Thanks Mintlade for checking in.
Yeah, I've been
Thanks Biohazard_404_ for checking in.
I've been watching
Thanks
some.
Siamazidor1 for checking in.
I've been watching like Warhammer 40k lore in the background, like when I was like working for like the past 3 days. So yeah. Oh. Alright, so I can probably finish this. Should be fairly doable if I lock in, but
Dark Enchantress Cookina said, 100k rat coins.
why are you still sick? I have
Thanks
no
Poker
idea.
underscore dealer for checking in. Thanks
I was feeling.
Sprigatito underscore lover for checking in.
I should. I'll probably
Thanks for the lurk GNTTNT.
probably fine like a few days, but
Ionizer1 said, are you drawing magic tutorial?
still sick.
The Tathray were created
Sure.
by the one that called Cultith as a mockery of elves.
Ugh. Also, hi, Grim. I don't know. I don't know what I have.
Newer Boomerang Miaro 777 said, so regarding the Wendigo witch, it would only be the lanky humankind, cause the deer-looking creatures are already their own monster.
I mean, it could be COVID. I've never
One
gotten
of asking
COVID
for a
before.
Dementia witch, 15. Dark Enchantress Cookina said,
But it's like so.
you're addicted.
It's like so mild. It's like mild. I never got like a full blown like flu. But like a minor fever at worst.
The Only Fox said, got a copy of The Count of Monte Cristo. Basically
Mild
some
but
guy's
persistent,
life gets
yeah.
ruined and he does some calculated revenge shit. It's fire but the French made it.
It's kind of annoying because like
Happy birthday,
It's-
Roni.
thanks. It's almost like
Newer Boomerang Miaro 777 said, the human-eating deer are called wachuge.
if it's like severe, like I can just like lay down guilt free. But no, if you're just this sick for the rest of your life, bro, that'll be rough. Yeah, not sure if like I'm technically still well to set up. I should be working. They got
Said, I'm gonna get my beads out to make a lavender bracelet.
Cause like I can still work. I should work. But if I have a high fever, then like I can just chill. No, I have to work. I just don't have enough energy to like go 100%, but I still have to.
Thanks
But I still feel like
_studios
working.
for checking in.
The freaking cough and cold is annoying.
Dark Enchantress Cookina said,
Yeah.
lavender may be cute but don't be fooled. She is a war criminal.
Cheers. Oh, I forgot to turn on my phone.
Checkbox isn't working.
Yeah. Alright, give me 1 sec. Let me turn it on. Where's the chat box again?
Ron, what would you do if you
Sorry.
woke up from stasis on a spaceship only to learn you were woken up because the queen was bored and wanted to hunt some?
I'm not gonna run.
The Only Fox said, Roni, do you have a job outside of YouTube and Twitch?
No.
Day 6-7 of asking Ron for a wee witch.
Okay. Okay, Grim.
I'm not a war criminal, you are. I recently learned the deer creatures that are often accidentally called Wendigos are actually wachuge, which are two completely different monsters.
Here's the thing, though. Like the Wendigo with like the deer heads, like it looks way cooler. Because it's just supposed to be like a
1,500 of asking for the anti-witch.
okay. Please spread up bits and on. Like the deer creature is like cooler. I don't know what to tell you. Uh, I should probably just work on this. Okay. Okay, Anon. Thanks for the 120 bits, Anon. Alright, actually, I forgot to get water. I'm just gonna get water real quick.
Newer Boomerang Miaro 777 said, the Wechuches are definitely better looking, although an accurate Wendigo is literally just a very lanky pale human.
Yeah, it's just
So,
a dude.
Roni, I'm having a bit of a problem with something art related. How do I
Sure.
figure out the name for a work in progress love story?
What do you mean name? I don't know. You mean a title? I'm not good with titles. Why are you asking me? I'm like awful at titles. Takes too long. Love story whip. Yep. That's a perfect name for it.
The being that created the Tathray in my setting also created werewolves.
Okay. All right. Frick.
Well, at least you're honest. Comma.
We're not having a hard time swallowing too. Right. I've been looking up the symptoms too. It's like lighting up with COVID. Scotty, what are you working on? A 3-page comic. Alright. Oh.
Sprigachito _ lover redeemed song request. Dragon Ball Z theme song.
Which one?
The only fox said, which is better, clovers or pumpkins?
Clovers or pumpkins? What? Clovers are leaves.
Season 1. Norby _ Jim said, boo. Thanks Bor2 Death 1.
Oh, thank you for the
Freedom TH4 it super chatted for $10.
thank you for the $10 super chat, Freedom.
Imagine you are
every
a cool
torment
edgy
device
guy
into a
when you
witch.
find out your creator also created the smelly dog monsters that you are always getting in your trash.
Thank you for W Freedom.
Dog _ Spear said, hi Roni, it's been a while, what's new?
Alright, which torture device though? What's new? I'm still sick. That's not really new, but yeah.
Copperbull.
Imagine you're a cool, edgier elf guy. You find out your creator also created Sweaty Dog Monster. Oh, you're going. Going in your trash. I mean, we said that.
Hello again Roni. How you're doing? Still sick?
Yes, it's horrible. I thought I was getting better. I got sick again yesterday and still sick. It's annoying. Copper bull. It's brazen bull, right? Yeah.
Basically a human boiler.
Yeah. The guy who invented that was like the first victim, right?
Newer boomerang Miaro777 said, I wonder can the dragons get sick?
Can the dragons get sick? Not really. That is the greater dragons. The lesser dragons, some of them did have... Let's say they're not always perfect. They don't they don't come out perfect 100% of the time.
Can we give you some chips, Roni?
Sure. So look, it's a fireball. It's just a big one.
Should I make the Tathray immune to lycanthropy and think of werewolves that same way many people would think if coyotes and homeless people were the...
Or
If you
the...
think about it, being biologically immortal doesn't actually mean you're immune to disease.
Same thing. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, why would they be immune though? But the reason why the elves are also immune to diseases is because, like, that's also one of the leading causes of death. So obviously that's what they're trying to... That's what the mages are trying to get rid of. Trying not to die. Like, from bullshit. Essentially.
I wonder,
I thought
will
that-
you ever add the 4 horsemen into your universe?
No.
What if I just drop
probably
kick
not.
one of the first elves?
You dropkick one of the first elves? They'll freaking probably stab you.
Thanks Minuswhale7 for checking in. You can't kill a slime. The Tathray and
burn it.
werewolves were both created by the same guy, the Tathray in mockery of elves and werewolves in mockery of wolvers. Minuswhale7 said, hello Roni.
Hello.
Roni, where are you from? USA?
No.
Fair point, but you can't kill a slime with a knife. Sprigatito_lover redeemed 20 squats.
What about a 1,000-degree knife?
Thanks Monkey King for checking in.
Alright.
Let me guess,
I have to do
Philippines?
squats. I'm doing squats.
Noah Crossbev said, I had an idea of a witch who tames spiders in order to use their silk for clothes
One,
that she sells. They could also
two,
make armor because spider silk is
three,
stronger than steel in many cases.
4, 5.
Have you ever heard of quenching metal?
7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Putting hot metal in water, yes. Yeah, but you're gonna
Wolvers are a creature from Scottish myth.
boil.
They would fit better in Animal Crossing than in Dark Souls.
I mean,
Give underscore Anna underscore and underscore alt 1744 said, "Hi Roni, happy birthday. Can't believe
Oh,
you're
they're
already
actual.
off to college. I'll see you at your wedding. You must be
Oh.
proud of your first son. Retirement already? I'll be at
Okay.
your foo."
Okay.
It's normally done in quenching oil. That's how the fire comes into play for quenching.
Are there even werewolves in Dark Souls? I don't think
Dark
so.
Enchantress Cookina said, "Ron IGGG
Let me look
frown.
it up. Lycanthrope.
Thanks for the alert,
What the hell's a
Dark Enchantress
lycanthrope?
Cookina."
Oh, it's these guys. These aren't even werewolves. They're just regular dudes with like a cross. So yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, there are no werewolves in Dark Souls.
Thanks an underscore amazing underscore toaster for checking in. I was thinking of Bloodborne.
Oh, that is. I mean, it's blood related, and it's literally the first enemy, so it's like a tone setter. I wouldn't say it's like it fits. I would say it wouldn't fit because
I
like
think
that's
if
literally
anything
the
you
first
could
enemy.
make a witch, you should witch over a Wendigo witch.
Mm.
At
what?
ronillust, did you know Bill Nye the Science Guy is 70 years old? Is there a love
Oh, is he?
witch? Look
Bill
up
Nye's already
Wolvers.
78. Wolvers. A benevolent, wolf-headed humanoid creature from Scottish culture, folklore. All right, it's literally just a wolf man. Real nice 70. Damn.
Oh, is your birthday for real? Congrats RPNE. Happy birthday.
Thanks. It's my birthday for real? What do you mean for real? I mean, I have a real birthday.
Let's go gambling!
Okay. Oh. Gotta. Let's see. I'm not gonna try to make this too clean. It's fine. I just need to finish it, like sometime today. So I can
Dearly
actually
Fox
post it.
said, "Gonna disappear now and stalk the Discord. Bye EE.
Alright, see ya, Fox.
Thanks for the lurk, the only Fox.
Oh.
Thank you Killer Chris for resubscribing to the Twitch channel tier
Thank you for the
1.
14
You are
months,
very cool.
Killer.
Wow. 14 months. Time really does fly when you flick peanuts.
God damn, it's been 14 months, bro. Thank you for the 14 months, Killer. Oh.
Thanks Killer Chris for checking in.
Wait, hi, Killer. Yeah. Right.
Flicks peanut.
Okay.
I found out today that I was paying for Amazon Prime without knowing it.
What?
Bill Nye is suing Disney.
Why? If you're paying for Amazon
Newer
Prime, I think
Boomerang
you can
777 said,
you can
Killer
use it
fish from
for
San Diego.
you can use it for Twitch, right?
Is there a love witch? Valentine's witch when?
No, they all hate. There's a hate witch though. But what if I do?
Bill Nye is suing Disney for allegedly withholding millions in profits from his show, Bill Nye the Science Guy, through deceptive accounting, claiming.
I mean, yeah, I believe that. I believe that they
Monkey King
did
said,
that.
whatever Monkey King wanted.
I don't think that would. I think he would win though, because it's Disney. They one time they said,
Newer
"Yo, you
Boomerang
can't sue us because like
777 said, Yuri
you
slash
signed
Young
in
Witch.
because you paid for like freaking Disney Plus or whatever. Like, oh, you can't litigate us even though your wife died from freaking allergies in our park."
The hate witch used to be the love witch, but the witches kept being skeptical and hateful
Yeah.
to each other, so she snapped, encouraging love via making H.
Yeah. Freaking garbage corporation. I fucking hate Disney, man.
Love witch Lord Dropwin?
Are the Disney execs in the list? Probably are, right?
Disney versus EA versus Ubisoft. Who would win?
The worst corporations. Worst corporation
Newer
of
Boomerang
today
Yarrow 777
versus the
said,
worst corporation
"What
of
about a Shadow
history.
Witch?"
Shadow Witch?
Old Disney is better. Current Disney is outdone by anime because what does Disney do currently? They make remake after remake.
Yeah.
Ron,
Yeah, freaking-
Lavender told me to bring her either ice cream or lice cream.
Ice cream or lice cream? Probably lice cream.
Thanks Sugar Benefactor for checking in.
A sugar benefactor.
Roni. Roses
Yeah.
are red, violets are blue, and Trump is on the Epstein list.
He's there for like. He's on every page, I think. The funniest
Sugar
part of that
Benefactor
was
said,
like,
"Can't stay long. Are you streaming tomorrow?"
I have no idea. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, to be honest. The funniest part of like the Epstein list was like,
I got the lice cream for Lavender.
oh yeah, I think. Let me ask her.
Sugar Benefactor said, "Hi everyone. I didn't ask for lice cream. I asked for L ice cream."
No. Rip. Let's see. Probably she asked for L ice cream. One of the funniest part of the Epstein,
You want to know a funny thing
List?
about Trump? His grandparent is German.
he Like Elon Musk wasn't even cool enough to be to be infected.
Okay, I will get the L ice cream, made with real pieces of L.
What the fuck?
Why does Arnold Palmer with ice cream and it tastes good?
Bro, that's so sad.
Technically Trump is an immigrant too. Damn. Old not have tough of friendly fire coming this way. Ron, why do we have ice cream with dead anime characters in them?
Yeah, I think that's the L
On
ice
the
cream
topic
that
of
she's
ice
been
cream,
asking.
Roni, what's your favorite flavor?
Favorite flavor? I don't know. Vanilla skull.
Rat flavor.
Rat's kinda hairy. Not very good.
Poker_dealer redeems song request. Her song, lyrics from Kiana Consmith.
Alright.
Newer Boomerang Miaro 777 said, do you think the rat god eats some ice cream?
It's what?
Okay, got the L ice cream.
Hell yeah. Give it to her.
Curse Platonic Fawn said, hi, aspiring artist here. I've seen your work and it looks so good. Any tips? I like
Any
sniffing
tips?
milkshakes.
Okay.
Thanks Persephone_chaos for checking in.
You know what specific tips you need to ask for specific? First. For specifics. Oh. I'm dying.
Okay, gave Lavender the L ice cream. There was a notebook next to it in the freezer.
No.
I said, do you think the rat god eats mice cream? Mice flavored ice cream. The Fat Samurai.
That's like asking if. It's like asking if. Not sure what's a good equivalent. It's like asking if the dragon god eats dragons. Why would the rat god eat mice?
Well, the dragon god is destined to eat the platinum dragon, so yes.
That is true.
Sugar Benefactor said, bye. RPN
So I guess the
furry?
answer is yes.
Thanks Slady
Am I a
Blue
furry?
Blade
No.
for checking in.
Hi, Slady.
Thanks for the lurk, Slady Blue Blade.
I see a sugar benefactor. Like, not really little.
Thanks cool_Xrano1A for checking in.
What? I call it paranoia. Wait, that was it? That was the entire song?
Can I just give the first elves guns and teach them how to use them so instead of being stabby they can be shooty?
I mean, sure. If you give them guns, then they will be shooty. They'll start shooting people. But you already have magic. We'll probably beat you. No problem already.
Cool_Xrano1A said, the girl that's copying me is genuinely starting to scare me. Also, she got my one of 3 friends to leave me by manipulating her.
Oh shit.
Ron, there is a werewolf eating your trash again.
What?
Thanks Reed_WH1 for checking in.
Joke's on you, I eat all my
I'm a
trash.
fly. I came back from being frozen.
Okay.
Prismatic Rickham said, I'm actually so
The girl
fucking
that's
tired I'm
copying me
about
is
to fall
genuinely
down.
starting to scare me after she got
I
one
meant
of
to
my
say
3
I'm a
friends to
slime,
leave me
I
by
came back from
manipulating
being
her.
frozen.
Ooh.
Thanks Ident. Diaren JR
Yo,
for
that's fucking
checking in.
creepy, dude.
Thanks Smoa for checking in.
Hi.
Just5024 said, give them hammers so they can be smashy.
Hi, Smoyad.
Must be Lavender's trash.
Yes.
Ron, eating trash is probably how you're still sick. Stop eating the trash.
No, I've been eating trash like way before I was sick. It's not that, I don't think.
Cool_Xrano1A said, also that girl leaked the school. I'm not worried, but she should be because she showed her face in the school.
That girl, what?
I wonder, since there is a sword witch and a proverbially stronger pen witch.
Leak the school?
Have you ever been frozen?
No. The sword witch, probably stronger pen witch. Nah. But we do have a... The pen witch says she's stronger, but like, not really. It's always the sword that's always stronger.
Reed_WH1 said, I am the wizard opossum who steals magic from myself and for fun.
Alright.
Shadow Witch would be a sentient shadow that practices magic.
Original. Who coded that, by the way?
The Shadow Witch is just an intern job shadowing other witches, being so introverted that her bosses forget she's even there, allowing her to gain no.
Now, what if the Shadow Witch is like that
Persephone_chaos
Baki scene
said, hey Roni.
where
Once again
this guy
asking for a
just copies the
hypnosis
same
witch.
thing?
Or a hair witch. That idea popped into my head the other day and won't let up. Ident.
Is it a hair?
Aaron JR said, if the viewers are lavender, then aren't we just hitting ourselves?
Yes. Isn't the hair witch Bayonetta?
Shadow the Hedgehog is a witch.
Bruh.
Pats fan said, did you know that a literal groundhog is in the files and mentioned 4 times?
A little groundhog? Really? How?
Well, that is
Yep.
what job shadowing is. Following the witches to copy the witches.
Yeah. Do I really want to ask
Noah
why a
Crosscut said,
hedgehog?
you should draw a sandwich. A witch who was transformed into a ham and cheese sandwich.
No, I already drew a sandwich. I haven't drawn the sandwich.
Ron,
Uh.
why do the stasis pods look like coffins?
Deficiency? Because like there's like a 50% chance that they die there, so you know.
And a Kirby said, hi.
Hi.
Pull the lever krong leather. Why do we even have that lever?
Bro. Ow.
Pat's fan said, mentions of punk Satani Phil. Is the sentient witch hat gonna be fine? Being that close to an explosion of that sort is probably harmful.
It's just a fireball. It's not nuclear. Just a big fireball.
Newer Boomerang Miaro 777 said, Teresa Sonic character literally called Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fire salt? Yeah. Yeah, she's fine.
Ron, why do these new clone vats look exactly like a stasis pods?
Because
Fairy Breath.
'Cause you'd want to-
said, what about a parasite of a common accessibility item? Like
You might
contacts,
want to-
or hearing aids, or even a cochlear.
yeah, but those don't exist in this world, though. They look like stasis pods because you want to put them in stasis after you clone them. So you don't know when they'll start like becoming conscious. So it's better to like set the time, right? So you put
Noah
them in
Crosscut
stasis
said,
instantly.
So, since you have living hat parasites, are there any other parasitic clothes?
Sure.
What
Probably.
about those horn things they used to use for deaf people to ear that basically never work?
Hearing aids? Those work, right? What do you mean they never work? The problem with like other...
Wait, reading the manual, the stasis pods and the clone vats are the same thing just with a switch on the back.
Like, the reason why that's like the perfect parasite is you don't really change them. You don't really like... They wear the same hat every day. You don't really wear the same clothes
And
every
the Kirby
day.
said, why there's a Mani Pokemon on the screen?
It's
Basically,
the viewers.
they put the small end in their ear and someone would speak through the large opening. Beethoven
Yeah.
used to have lots of them.
Oh. I mean, like an old... Bathe. Let me see what this is. Oh, like... Something like this? Ow. Yeah, why do you think this would work?
Bro, want to hear my thoughts?
Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
They thought it was just a matter of getting the sound into the ear, but now we know it's more complicated.
Yeah. And this would probably work if like on some hearing loss.
Fury
Or you
Fury
can-
Breakfast Jallywing said, Roni, remember the pickle god.
But I don't think it would work for most. The pickle god. The one that works was like the thing Beethoven used when like playing, right? Which is like he just bites onto like a thing. Oh.
You mean the metal rod he bet? Yeah, Beethoven bit onto a metal rod to hear what he was playing because of bone vibration.
Yes. That works
Kirby
because
said,
yeah,
Pollo.
that's it.
Now that I think
Oh.
about it, I could imagine a witch that trades her hearing for better spellcasting efficiency, so she can cast spells better but not be.
Yeah, that's like a valid thing to
Miss.Pickleball
trade,
said,
I would say.
I miss my GF frown.
I was even thinking about like what are good things to trade for like better shit. Cause like I figured like, oh yeah, you like memory loss where you basically do the 51st dates thing could be a fun character to work with. But I don't really know what they would trade it for.
Iden. Diaren JR said, is it obvious I'm having fun with the throw command?
No.
There's the classic trading site to be able to see souls, and having to learn to see the world by the souls flowing through things.
There's classic trading site to be able to see souls. And having to learn to see the world, the souls. Like, that could be an idea. But like the value of it, like,
That witch is completely fudged in a desert bow.
yeah. What the guy? I have one where I made it. I made like the squid thing before, where she was a prophet. Can see the future and the past, but can never see the present. That'd be a cool one to come back to. I mean, that's what happened.
Gampa, and there should be a parasite wand.
I mean, maybe, but I don't
Clone.
think it's gonna be that efficient. A clone witch. There you go. It's red. A poker one. Oh yeah.
No joke, I got 67 basement rats from that.
Bruh. With you. To anyone who knows Warhammer lore, because I've started like watching a couple of lore videos. Why do they use why do
Thanks
they
Fruit
use like
Lizard for checking in.
high fruit? Why do they use like people for like things that you can automate? Like, why would you use like
Human life is more
a
cheaper.
human brain for
AI was banned after the dark age of technology.
AI was banned after the dark age of technology? Why? Did the AI freaking do a
I wonder, have you watched the Cuphead show?
no? Did they started what like AIs do? Did the Skynet?
Fallen_King E1T said, they use ubiquitous all forms of AI are heresy.
No. Kinda? Oh, that's why it's banned. I guess that makes sense.
Cup Witch? Because of the Men of Iron, there was also the Chaos Corrupted Titan. When it comes to Warhammer, always assume the only competent faction is the Orcs. What kind of cake does Lavender like?
Aren't orcs like so dumb? Like they can like warp the world a little bit based on their beliefs or whatever. Like they can. Ow. Bro.
Yeah, in Warhammer whatever Orcs believes is true. Red more damage, blue more faster, and green I don't know what the fuck that is. The Orcs can be smart. Their only limit is their imagination and belief. As well as their love of beating things up because it's fun and sustains them.
Alright.
Hi Hiran.
Hi.
Green mean better. The nerf though is the fact Orcs don't know their power, so they can't use it. Ident. Aaron JR said, is it obvious now?
What? No. It's not obvious. Wow.
The only ones that win in Warhammer 40k are the Orcs because they are just living their best life while everyone else suffers because of themselves. We's Orc no green is better, humies need to think more logical.
I mean, aren't Tyranids also winning? Because they just eat.
Fallen_Kingy1T said, the boys are not dumb. The boys are in fact the smartest group of the big space.
Okay.
Tyranids also regularly get destroyed by orbital bombardment or orcs beating them up for sport. Lavender_bot redeemed 20 squats.
A freaking imposter.
And Kirby said, I'd quite are we bonking a.
Alright.
Troopmaster Grom K2Q said, Yo
One.
Ron, how you doing?
2. 3.
Way I see
Robin
it,
sick.
the
3,
Tyranids are so focused on
4,
feasting and evolving that they lose any
5,
purpose in it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Noah Crossbev said,
12,
War Crimes, 3.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay.
Icepaw L9F said, hello. Hourly ad break incoming. More bug eyes means more fight and Makes bigger and stronger orcs, wog. How many U-Hauls can a U-Haul haul if a U-Haul could haul U-Hauls? Idemp. Aaron JR said, why can't we extend bonk?
We can't.
And Kirby said, I'd why are we bonking and throwing at you but it's fun.
Bonk doesn't work like that. I can only bonk once.
Thanks for the lurk Emmy 694000.
That's it, Emmy.
Bless ya.
Yeah, thanks.
Takomiku_98 said, Yahaha, I have returned. Now. Have you gambled today? Never forget to gamble. Off I go now. Yahaha.
We have Gamba today.
I wonder how much of the soul of the host witch was recycled into her own reanimation. Hopefully, we don't implode. And Kirby said,
If-
TBH is a pretty nice art.
Thanks. This should be
Ron, are us more brutally cunning or more cunningly brutal?
Right, are you more cunning, brutally cunning, or cunningly brutal? I can't get over the fact that
Cave Cheat Dread redeemed song request.
What are their
Dead
names?
Flowers by Demon Hunter.
Like, that's the god of like, it's like an orc god, right? Their name is Gork and Mork. His name is Mork. That's like a jokey way to pronounce Mark. Morning.
Im_Lily736 said, "What time is it?"
It's done for me.
Fallen_Kingy1T said, "Orcs are never defeated in battle. If we win, then we win. If we died fighting, so that doesn't count. If we runs for it, we don't die neither, 'cause we can come back and F."
Okay.
Ad break.
Okay.
Persephone_chaos said, "What's that noise, Roni? From like 20 seconds ago?"
What noise? I don't know. Me blowing my nose? That should be good.
Persephone_chaos said, "The sort of wavery noise. Sounded like something between the wind and a washing machine."
It's probably my fan. I don't know why it picks it up, but sometimes it does. Let me see if I can fix it. For some reason it picks it up. I have like a filter for that. I don't know why it picks it up sometimes. No. It's really a god, oh man.
Ads over.
Nice. That should be good. It's okay, gag. Okay, cool. Let flowers by. Oh, I think I forgot to do this. Sorry. Alright, let's get play next. I forgot. Shit, there we go. Oh. What should do I clean this? Or just keep it as is? I don't really need to make it that clean. I guess I should make it look nice at least.
A little bit of chaos adds character.
Yeah, but
Ident. Aaron Jr. said, is that a nuke?
Kinda. Not really, it's just a fireball. It's a really big fireball.
Just a Cat 5024 said, Ron, have you thought about playing Library of Ruina?
Maybe? I mean, nothing's really preventing me from playing it.
And a Kirby said, ooh,
I might
that a
play it in the
cool ass
future.
R.
Now what? Cool ass R? What?
Thanks Lemon Animates for checking in.
Hi, Lemon.
Is there a place to suggest you games to play, or do we just do so here? Thanks Gleviathanitl for checking in.
There's really no place to suggest it, to be honest. Hi, Leviathan.
Persephone_chaos said,
I don't know if you're... Okay.
I'm just in the background while I try to turn Japan into a Buddhist Pure Land in Hearts of Iron 4.
Alright. Good luck with that. Whew.
At Joao Gabriel Leal C8H asked, can we get an update of how the Florida witch is doing? I am worried because that witch hunter you showed had a rifle.
It's a magic gun. They're not in the same world. There's no Florida in this world. It's a magic gun in terms like it uses magic instead of gunpowder, but it's still functionally just a gun. Maybe you can have like specialized bullets.
And
but
Kirby said, "Wait a minute, is
that's
that a
about it.
comic about a witch hat? Where are you gonna
Yeah.
post those comic?"
Probably shorts later.
The Florida witch was exiled to another world called Earth, forever imprisoned upon a peninsula for good reason.
Was exiled in the world called Earth.
Iden. Diaren JR said, "It's not a gun cause it's magic."
No, it is a gun. It's just different. Same principles, but like different way to accomplish it. They just use explosion for like inside the barrel. Just use explosion magic inside the barrel instead of gunpowder. That eliminates like trying to like manufacture like cartridge.
Magic go boom.
You know how
and
like
go
you know how
boom.
like bullets. You know how like bullets.
Persephone_chaos.
This is
said,
like the real
"Ronnie,
bullet.
What if you drew a Technoblade witch?"
There's like a cartridge here, and like a thing here. And this is the gunpowder. That's like the primer. So that's what shoots out. Yeah, like this explodes and it shoots out the bullet. This one, you can have more bullet. You can have more bullet per bullet. All you need is like a thing here, and then like maybe this like gets disintegrated when you use explosion magic. But yeah.
Thank you, I love men pectorals, for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
I love men I love men pectorals. Okay. Each their own.
Iden. Diaren JR said, "Oh god, that's 70% more bullet per bullet."
Yes. We get 70% more bullet per bullet. Also, you can control like the level of explosion, so it's pretty good as like a sniper rifle. Probably not that good as like
Ron,
for like
what would you
automated.
do if you had a set of pharyngeal jaws?
A set of pharyngeal jaws. I would be I would eat a whole cow. Probably.
Super MZ Chagodsky said, I deadass thought I heard Roni say I love men and thought, you really coming out on stream before anything else? Alright.
No. Hit it. Nadlaki me, kami.
Really random, but I have this idea of a character who is a necromancer, but she only uses her magic to heal plants, but I have absolutely no idea what. Persephone_chaos said, Roni loves men canon.
If I love men, I would draw more of them. I have no idea what her design would be.
Item. Aaron JR said,
Like a
does
plant
scrolls that
necromancer?
cause certain spells to take effect when activate exist? And if so, can an explosion scroll be used as replacement for gunpowder?
The scrolls that cause certain spells to take effect when activated exist? Yes. If so, can explosion scroll be used as a replacement for gunpowder? Yep. That'd be a thing that actually, yeah. Maybe you can have like a
How would a dress witch look?
like a wearing a dress. Maybe like at the end here. Maybe that's like, yeah, it's like a magic freaking scroll part here. Like a small scroll. I don't know. I mean the freaking.
You meet a girl who is a 10, but she killed and ate the rest of her people to gain dark powers.
That's a 10. I could probably do that. Do something like that. Can automate it.
Super MC Cha Guidesla said, evil sky rubber duck.
That'll be
elaborate.
like expensive though. So maybe if you want to automate it, you should probably just use gunpowder instead.
If Teresa Florida witch, that implies there is a kingdom of Tampa, then that proves Moist Critical is a saint in the universe.
Bruh.
You meet a girl who is a 10, but she is being hunted by a monster that ate her people.
I'd say still a 10. Oh, am I feeling sleepy? Oh, I didn't make coffee. I was like, why am I sleepy? I didn't make coffee. That's why. Yeah, damn it. You know what? I'm gonna make coffee. Give me 1 sec. Ugh. Give me 1 second. I'm making coffee.
And a Kirby said, "What time is it?" Briannaverse_gaming super chatted for $2. She's a 10 but she eats souls of those she dates.
Alright, while that's brewing, I'm gonna draw again. Alright. What happened?
She's a 10, but she has been widowed 10 times over 1,504
Oh, thank you for the-
years, has some
thank-
trauma and may have committed a few war crimes.
Thank you for the $2 super chat, Briannaverse Gaming. She's a 10, but she eats souls of those who she dates. That's still a 10. I'd take that. I mean, still less worse than like what Ken Kaneki like went through. So has been that she's a 10, she's been widowed 10 times over 1,500 years, has some trauma, committed a few war crimes. Still a 10. Come on. In between the lines. I should make this smaller.
Averages out to 150-ish years per marriage.
Yeah, that's really big. That's That's a good record.
She's
Like-
a 10, but she like femboys.
I'm fine with that.
Pasta Penguin 777 said, "Hi Ron, my cat has decided to overtake the White House. We have our first female president, my cat."
Best president.
At least Terry's not a pedophile in office.
That's true.
And Kirby said, "BTW, nice noob tuber avatar."
Thanks. Thanks, Ender Kirby. It's been there for a while though. Started the rain.
She's a 10, but she convinced all the RAM companies to sell to AI companies.
Freaking.
Kyo_Garashi said, "If the
Dude.
cat became president, then we'd become a dictatorship. Everything to the whims of the cat."
She's a 2.
She's a 10, but I
Let's go
still want a
gambling!
princess witch. Pasta Penguin 777 said, "My cat is
Bruh.
the first female president, the first cat president, and the first 0-year-old president."
Perfect.
She's a 10, but she's also an immortal goddess, and you aren't her first mortal and likely won't be her last.
I'm fine with that.
She's a 10, but she likes a guy with 63 wives.
She likes a guy with 63 wives? Am I the guy with 63 wives, or she likes someone else with 63 wives? Because that's a deal breaker.
She's a 10, but she can bake the most delicious baked goods that used human souls.
That's a 10.
And Kirby said, "She a 10, but she just a Pokemon."
She's a what? She's a 10, but she's just a Pokemon. Ugh. What Pokemon?
She's a 10, but I have to go see ya.
Alright, see ya, Leviathan.
You are not the guy with 63 wives. The guy with 63 wives is a vegan prince.
Yeah, that's like unfortunate.
_chaos said, she's a solid 6.5, but she's rich and donates her money to LGBTQ plus charities. Thanks for the lurk, Donnie Doodle.
Hey, Dante. I'd say a 10 if she's rich. Alright, see ya, Dante. Playing Deadlock. Good luck with that.
She's a 4, but she can shapeshift. Thanks for the lurk, poker _ dealer.
Let's see a poker. Alright. Yeah, it's in 10. It's in shapeshift. Would you rather be able to shapeshift?
And Kirby said, she a 10, but it just you.
Be able to shapeshift, meaning change your appearance, or mentally project the appearance you want to anyone seeing you.
Thanks Toast Thief 2 for checking in.
Hi, Toast Thief.
Idemp. Aaron JR said, shapeshift, I can do a lot with it.
Yeah, but it's...
She's a 9.5, but she owns all the games you want, is at a similar skill level as you at them, and has a roommate that can cook.
That's a 10.
Persephone _chaos said, she's a shapeshifter who can become a 10, but if she loses concentration she reverts to her main form, which is a 4.
I mean, so 10.
Mars _ Fars said, she's a 10 but she has a tiny whiny witch hat she won't change.
A tiny witch hat isn't bad. I said this before, you either have like a really big one or a really small one.
Pasta Penguin 777 said, the first new law is everyone must give her dad aka me 50 cents.
Well, you have to pass that through the Congress though.
Toast Thief 2 said, how can I get a Pokemon in the background?
You already have one. You get it once you chat.
She's a 1, but her dad is a dragon who wants you to date her.
Ah, frick.
Idemp. Aaron JR said, shapeshifting if I retain my consciousness whilst shapeshifting, if not projecting, I can blind people and confuse a load of people with it.
Okay, what if whenever you shapeshift, your mind slowly like warps into the form that you shapeshift? Would you want to be able to shapeshift? So let's say you shapeshift into a dog, mentally you slowly become a dog. And the longer you stay a dog, the more and more dog-like you become.
Pasta Penguin 777 said, she turned it into a dictatorship.
Ah, frick.
Dumb dog.
Let me get the coffee. It should be done by now. I got coffee. Hopefully I won't feel as sleepy.
She's rich and a 10, but an evil wizard turned her into a magic sword the day you were going to propose.
I mean, we can reverse that.
Fake coffee.
Yes,
Just
it's fake coffee.
5024 said, so I just shapeshift into my transition goals.
I mean, sure. We can go on a quest where I wield her as a magic sword to kill the evil wizard
Big hat
and
Tom.
reverse. Okay. And reverse it.
Iron.Irony said, that technically allows me to shapeshift into the smartest people alive, and besides I can still grow taller, shorter, stronger, weaker, change appearance and more. It would take
yeah.
at least 2 seasons to turn her back, not including filler.
I'm fine with that. It's only 2
Pasta
seasons.
Penguin 777 said, she decided to ban the Instagram Reels comment section and Twitter.
What? What do you say? She decided to ban the Instagram Reels comment section and Twitter? I mean, that's a good thing. It's only 2 seasons. We can deal with that. As long as it's not One Piece, should be fine. Even if it's One Piece, that's also fine.
Ident. Aaron JR said, projecting is also weak against the blind.
What? Yeah, but they can't see you already.
Persephone_chaos said, got to go now, bye Roni and everyone else.
I
Have
see
a
ya,
good night
Persephone.
/ day depending on where you are.
See ya, Persephone. Have a good one.
She's a 10, but someone turned her into sapient black ooze and she went insane.
I mean, wait, sapient black
Ramil,
ooze.
out of
Oh,
mild curiosity, if you were to charge someone to make an rig of tube remodel for them, how much would you charge?
if I were to charge someone to make
Just a 5024 said, my friend asking me what one
I don't
season
know.
of anime to watch. The nefarious season 1 of One Piece.
Yeah, okay. The time when someone turned into sapient black ooze. Ugh, slime. Ugh. Ugh.
would you charge them upwards of $8,000?
Probably not. I don't have the skills for that. To like.
Pasta Penguin 777 said, she's also decided to ban mosquitoes, fleas, lice, and ticks.
But I would say some like there are like good freaking riggers that definitely deserve that.
She's a 10, but she is a German nationalist from the 1940s.
Frick, no. Fuck no.
Idemp. Diaren JR said, that's the thing. Projecting won't work against blind people, but with shape-shifting you can still change in a way the blind can perceive. She's a 10, but she is a ghost hunter.
Ah, frick. I mean, we can make that could be a good plot point. That could be like a good, that'd be a good like, that'd be like a 3-book, a trilogy novel. I guess like a movie deal later on. I don't know.
Toast Thief 2 said, would you rather be able to fly or teleport?
Fly or teleport?
She's a 10,
teleport.
but she reads every TTS.
You can already fly using a plane. Like, oh, would you rather be able to do this thing that
Flying with a jetpack.
Yeah, you can fly with a jetpack that doesn't exist. Like, if you want to feel like you can
Nels
fly, you can
Vasily said,
paraglide or
Albert
whatever.
Einstein. She's a 10, but she's the middle child.
It's very dangerous to fly. Like, you get a bunch of freaking... You can get hit by freaking birds
Pasta
or whatever.
Penguin 777 said, she's a 10, but they're to basically everything.
If I teleport, I can just...
Ronil can't fly. He falls. With style.
Yeah. Like, there's really no reason for me to, like... there's no reason for me to
She's a 10.
choose
but she cooks
flying
medium rare
over...
chicken and well done steak.
Ah, fuck. Well, she can just not cook. She can just not cook chicken, you know?
Just a Cat 5024 said, she's a 10, but it's a 10 to someone else, not you.
10 to someone else? Meaning it's someone else's... It's a 10, based on someone else's tastes? And not mine? I don't know. What is she on my... Like... What is she on my taste? That's what I'm asking.
She's a 10, but she's a druid. Idemp.
A druid?
Aaron JR said, what does vanish do?
Vanish? It makes you vanish.
She's
Bans you for
10,
like
but
a
she likes
second.
feet, and you're a ghost.
Oh, I don't think it actually works on YouTube. It only works on Twitch, I think. Does it work on YouTube? I don't actually know. That not there. Would you rather be?
Did I hear feet?
Would you rather be rich with $1 billion? Would you rather have $1 billion, or would you rather not be rich ever, but happy? You will live happy.
Just a cat 5024 said, she's a 10, but she's a Yuri.
You will live happy and content for the rest of your life.
She's a 10, but she likes feet and you're a ghost.
I mean, feet aren't that bad.
Aaron JR said, did the vanish work?
I don't know.
She's a 10, but she comes from the checkin, which is basically a version of the Omnitrix, but it can summon the female
it deleted
version
all of
the
your
aliens,
past messages.
Not being rich ever and happy? So you're a thieving druggie.
Bruh. Basically a version of Omnitrix. Some film version of
$1 billion
aliens.
is it taxes?
What the fuck's that?
Also, is the money not from the feds?
What's a shake tricks? The hell is that? If I search this and it's freaking...
Miss Picklebulb said, she's a 10, but she's your mom.
This
and
better
dad.
this
For
better
legal
not be
reasons,
porn.
I can't say the rest.
Oh, it's a webtoon. What am I looking at?
I explained it to you. It's a summoner version of the Omnitrix. It summons the female aliens of the Omnitrix, but it's mixed with human DNA.
Okay. Oh, it just summons it. Alright. It's like Pokemon. I mean...
I don't. Aaron JR said, what is it?
It's like, it summons it.
The follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
What was the question again?
You have a choice between a
That
6
comes
the
with-
size of a building and
I mean, I guess that's
or a
fine.
10 who is a tiny fairy that prefers bothering
That
you than
that's not really that
reciprocating.
negative. What?
She's a 10.
Turn into a
but
drag-
She can turn into a dragon and has conquered many worlds with military force.
That is a 10.
Thanks Sakura Rocks for checking.
You have a choice between 6, who is a build
Instead
size of a
wild
building and
man,
loves
it
you,
is
or
wild girl.
10 is a tiny fairy that prefers bothering you than reciprocating. I go for the giant. A what? 10. What else?
Sakura Rock said, fun fact, Ronnie's a ski BT toilet. Watch as he says pro now.
No. Alright, would you rather... Would you rather only live for 10 more years, but that 10 years would be... you would feel happy and
Thanks
fulfilled?
Sakura Lax Sleep for checking in.
Or would you rather... Would you rather live for... Would you rather live for... up until you're 90, but... It's just so-so. or like it could also like there's a chance for it to be miserable.
I would rather die at this very moment. She's a 10, but 10 is also her bank account balance.
Ah, frick.
Just a Cat 5024 said, in those 10 years would I accomplish all of my goals?
Would you accomplish all of your goals? Depends on your goals. If your goal was like to conquer the planet, probably not. Like your goals are still like as likely to happen. Like you're likely to accomplish them based on like how feasible it is to accomplish
I'd rather
it
9
right
with
now.
so-so or miserable than 10 more years of pure fantasticness. I can be happy with a mediocre long life than burning out fast.
But wouldn't you want to be happy? Like, okay, I need to change my earphones. Frick. Alright, don't TTS, don't TTS, don't TTS. Hi, Batcat. Jessica said,
If it was like to make a video game or transition.
what? I don't know what that means.
Thanks, Bot.
Hi, Batcat.
For checking in.
Hi, Bat.
Super MZ Cha Godzilla said, don't tell me what to do. Roni, have you read or played I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream?
I haven't read it.
She's 8 feet tall and a 10, but she will take over the solar system in 10 years.
That's a 10. That's 11, actually.
Soul_Catalyst said, guess who's back and with a new name? That's right, it's me, Farheart 3.
Hi, Soul Catalyst. I don't know what your past name is, but hi. Like if you choose to like only live for 10 years, like there's no guarantee you would accomplish all of your goals, but you will learn to still be content even if you don't.
She's a 10 but wants to kill you. Ident. Aaron JR said, I wanna live to 90. The first option makes it seem like everyone has no free will.
No, it's not like you don't have free
She's
will.
A 10, solved world hunger and cured the deadliest diseases, even reformed the government and created world peace that would last at least 30 Tear_S0
But she is an AI artist, bruh.
Game You Be Homer? Peak game.
Bruh.
She's a 10 but she's
Yeah,
a
I'll
decade
accept it.
older than you.
That's a 10. And status manufactured thread.
She's a 10 but she is an android.
Krillin?
She's a 10 but she's already married.
Nah, struck. That's off limits, bro. Chicken with a head cut off.
Soul_Catalyst said, 10 out of a 10 goth girl, but she eats chips in bed.
Oh, frick. Ah, bro. Bro, that is awful. I can live with it. I'll live with it. We'll just vacuum daily.
Hourly ad break incoming. She's a 10, but she's a demon.
I'm fine with that.
Bot caught 8, redeem 20 squats.
Ah, frick. Give me 1 sec. Alright. Ow. She's a 10, but she likes all the songs I hate. I mean, I can just not listen to her songs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's a 10,
5,
but she is an angel wanting to
6,
exercise you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
She's a 10, but she's really into furries and most likely want you to cosplay with her.
Ah, frick. I mean...
She's a 10, but she is older than humanity's concept of time and is why Filipino folklore needs to warn people about monsters so much. She's a 10, but she is an angel
11.
wanting to exercise you.
Exercise? I mean, want
She's
me
a
to...
5, but she is a better therapist and psychiatrist than any licensed physician and can reach the top self.
I mean, she wants me to exercise. I can deal with that. If she wants me exercise, then that's a bit different.
She's basically an exorcist angel wanting to get rid of you.
I mean, like I said, that could be a premise for a book. Frick, why is this low battery too? Hello? I charged this all night.
Citrus_drop said, she's a 10, but she's a yandere.
I mean, most people would like that.
TH3M4SQ3R4D3 said, she's a 10, but she's the living embodiment of the universe.
I mean... why not, right?
She's a 10, but she's like to start fires for no reason. Soul_Catalyst said, she's a 10, but she calls you sir or mister, but not your name.
Never
She's
my
a 10,
name?
but she's the living embodiment of sleep.
That's 11.
Just a Cat 5024 said, she's a 10, but she died in the war and now you have to go on a quest to kill whoever killed her, else your old friend will low-key slime you out.
Ah, frick. Well, I don't have a choice, right?
She's a 10, but that is the number of AIs she has to ask before making any decision.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Bro. Nah. Nah.
Soul_Catalyst said, how do I get rid of it saying my name every time? Frown.
Go to Twitch. Because like Twitch has like this thing where they have you don't need to use the TTS command. You can redeem it.
She's a 10, but that is also her body count. She's a 10, but she has 20 siblings.
Body count in terms of like what?
Soul_Catalyst said, oh hi Twitch.
Yeah. Body count in terms of what?
People she has slept with.
Hmm.
She's a 10, but she will die in 6 months, leaving all her stuff to her twin sister.
Oh, that'll be like a good tragic story. You know. Find someone, you fall in love, and then she will die in like 6 months. That'd be a good tragic.
Just a cat 5024 said, she's
I
a
get
10,
behind
but
that.
she is kinda homeless and speeds trying not to laugh through. Ad break.
And we can. I thought you wouldn't want.
Soul_Catalyst said, I don't have Twitch, so maybe one day.
Alright. Tell me you wouldn't want that. You would want a 6 month romance where she ends up dying.
Gaming said, what does this do?
And then she makes your life like she makes your life like better. She makes your outlook better. And she dies like 6 months later. That'd be a cool. That'd be a cool experience.
Miss Picklebulb said, she's a 10 but is only into femboys.
Well, she's never gonna be into me, so that's gonna be unfortunate. Alright. Would you rather find the love of your life, but she has a terminal illness and she will die in 6 months, or would you rather marry someone who you don't particularly love but also don't particularly hate? It's just someone you can tolerate. Though you know deep in your soul that
24 said, she's a 10 but she's in jail at Green Dolphin Street Prison.
don't particularly love them. She's a 10 but she's in jail at Green Dolphin Street Prison. What? What is she?
Ads over.
What's she in jail for? What software use? Clip Studio Paint. What would you? Would you rather? I repeat the questions. Question.
Soul_Catalyst said, would you rather have no game with infinite bacon or bacon and not games? Games bacon, yeah.
Game. Yep. Would you rather? Would you rather? Find the love of your life, but she dies in 6 months, or would you rather marry someone who you don't particularly love, but you don't particularly hate either? It's your relationship is like whatever, but you know that she wasn't the love of your life.
Bored to Death 1 Bev said, she's in jail for plotting an atomic war.
I'm fine with that.
She's a 10, but she doesn't believe in ghosts.
I'm fine with that.
Miss Picklebulb said, she's a 10 but you aren't. That is unless you put on the maid dress. Hello Rony boy.
She's a 10, but you aren't. That is unless you put in a maid dress.
Catalyst said, hey Twitch,
unfortunate.
how's you doing? I'm doing okay, smile.
Frick.
She's a 10. She has a daughter who is older than you.
Older than me? Yeah, sure.
Just
I know
a
what
Cat
that.
5024 said, she's in jail for DUI, murder and corpse abandonment.
DUI, murder, and corpse abandonment. Honestly, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna work through that.
Ident. Aaron JR said, second option. On the first option, you'd know that you've doomed the love of your life.
In the first option, no, you meet her, and she already has like a terminal illness. Like you meet someone who already has a terminal illness, and she dies. She has already accepted that she would die. And you already accepted that she would die.
Wants to kill Lavender.
And Lavender's like immortal, so that's really hard to do. She has like type 9 immortality, in which is basically a concept that cannot be killed.
Catalyst said, Twitch chat, can you please all use Colleen 3? She's a 10, but she is a tall elf.
Ah, frick.
She's a 10, but her going back to time created
Most tall elves aren't really like complicit to the crime, you know.
Briannaverse_gaming said, she's a 10.
Only the original ones. Ugh. That's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to get past through, you know. Oh, hey. Alright. Unless I shouldn't make this too clean. It's fine. She's a 10, but her going back in time created friends. Oh. Honestly, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. At least she's not, yeah, I can roll that.
Bored to death, one Bev said. She's a 10, but she loves music you hate.
I'm real fine with that. Just don't blast that. Don't blast that like around the house or whatever. Alright.
Soul_Catalyst said, she's a 10 but she's a trans girl and constantly tells you about her dysphoria. Note that she wants comfort from you when she does this.
Let's see.
She's a 10, but she's a Titanic moon goddess sitting on the moon and she can only contact you when the moon is in sight due to cell reception. You can. She a 10 but she like all the food you hate.
What
she's
was
a
the
10,
one?
but she doesn't love men. Ident. Diane JR said, if they're dead whether we choose the first option or not then he'll pick the first option. It's the only time you'll ever be able to spend with them.
After all. Alright, give me one sec.
Thank you Chizo Zero Seal for the follow.
Yeah, that was way too many.
Basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, Chizo Seal. Yeah, that's way too many messages. Then regarding her back in time graded friends. Too old.
She's
That's
a 10 but she
tell
doesn't
you
love
about her
men.
dysphoria. Not sure what's comfort when she does this. Let's see. Then by Titanic moon goddess sitting on the moon. It's like a long distance relationship, meh. That much likes all the food you hate. Like I said, as long as she'd eat her own food. Her dad would choose blah blah blah.
Briannaverse_gaming said, will this be published anywhere when you're done?
Maybe the shorts. She's a time when she doesn't love men. What the hell am I doing then? That's not a that's not a
Death One Bev said, she's a 10 but she cooks spoiled food.
like what are you asking? Oh, she's a 10 but she doesn't like it. Then there's no point.
Soul_Catalyst said, chat, would I be a good girl, as in would I be good at it, not that greater than. I mean, you're being held by her. She's a 10,
Alright.
but looking on her true form would make you go mad and her mind is fundamentally inhuman.
Alright, fine with that.
Ident. Diaren JR said,
We can deal
if she's
with
just
that.
a concept, wouldn't she be able to die once we forget about her?
Mm.
She's a 10, but she flicks peanuts.
Ah, frick. She flicks peanuts? Oh. Like everywhere? Oh. I'd say a 9.
She's a 1, but she has a rocking big hat. Soul_Catalyst
That's a 10?
said, Chad, what's your favorite element on the periodic table? She's a 10, but she is only capable of platonic love, but she does love you very much.
I'm fine with that. That's just a friend. I'm fine with that.
Can you name 3 of your fears?
3 of my fears: prion diseases,
I got 10 favorite elements second breakfast.
Rabies. What's the bad one? A brain tumor.
She's a 9, but not a 10 because the size which shrunk her by 10%, so she's only 90% of her whole self. Otherwise she's the definition of average 4.
A 9?
Bobcat8 said, thumb.
What do you mean? Oh. Then if she's a 9, that's
I
like
am going to go
good
get
still.
food.
Alright, see ya. See ya,
Diane
Jane.
JR said, even Lavender's immortality has an end. Once we forget her, she
Like-
will die. She is a
No,
10,
peop-
but she's a witch and entraps herself into D.
No, but she will remember herself, so she will never be forgotten.
Brianniverse_gaming said, she's a 10 but has 300 cats in a small house.
I mean, I mean, we're fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Ident. Aaron JR said, small hat?
Where the hell was it? Hello?
Marvin Lonant said, draw your fear as a witch.
I drew the pre-indices. Honestly, like most of my fears are like very.
Citrus_drop said, she's a 10, but she's Queen Deltarune.
Actually, no. I do fear some other diseases rather than those. What other things do I fear? I'm kind of blanking on like my fears right now.
Ident.
I
Aaron
have a
JR
lot.
said, small hat.
It's just that most diseases are like very scary. Like a lot of like diseases that are like fucks with your brain. Those are freaking terrifying. There's also like this one where you turn into a rock.
Said, smooth.
You get your muscles calcify. That's also terrifying. I don't want that.
Soul_catalyst said, Pablo. She's a 10, but she is loving, caring, supportive, likes what you like while still liking other stuff to be unique, also dislikes some of your likes.
I mean,
Chat, I was looking
it's a
through the
10.
redeems and found a way to escape the base.
hello?
Soul_catalyst said, tapeworm witch.
Tapeworm's not that bad. Because like you can feel it. It doesn't like...
Ident.
It doesn't
JR
like-
said, would she be able to remember without a physical form inverted question mark?
Yeah. Like it doesn't say... Like you don't...
Ident. Aaron JR said,
You-
wasn't
you
it
feel
the
it.
damaged skin that calcify?
No, it's like your muscles calcify. You eventually like turn into stone. What was that? Progressive ossification. Yeah, something like that. Like it becomes replaced by bone. Like your skin and muscle tissue become bone.
She's a 6, but she's the
Ugh.
sort of person you'd love your whole life with, and she's afraid of the number 7.
Bro. Why is she afraid of 7?
Because 789.
Bro.
Soul_Catalyst said, true, but think about a witch using her power to, instead of eating you from inside, she eats away your home, your life. You're nothing more than a vessel of torment to her she feeds. So
I mean,
why is 10 scared?
why? Oh, Parkinson's terrifying. Alzheimer's is terrifying. Most of my fears are diseases, I realized. Especially the ones that are incurable. It's usually like, oh, like... a lot of external fears are like
totally
very...
not dark humor reason.
Yeah. A lot of external like fears are like something you can fight or whatever. But you can't really fight diseases that way. You know? Like, it's just not that...
_gaming said, 9 is scared because 789.
Yep. 7, 8, 9. No, 9 is dead. Like, whoa. What am I supposed to be scared of, like, externally?
For resubscribing to the Twitch channel.
Oh, thank you for the...
You are very
Thank you for the
cool.
8 months,
Months of age.
Slady. Hell yeah. Thanks for the 8 months, Slady.
Soul_Catalyst
Like, what's
said,
a
what about
fear
the sickness
do
that
I
the
have?
black one gives where you can't move anything other than your eyes? Its pull paralyzes, but your eyes forever.
I mean, that would be scary. I would be scared of that. Right, like, oh, what's a scary fear? There's a lot of fears are like, I'm just not
Women.
scared of them.
You're scared of women.
Not really.
Ash2013_high said, what happens when witches calculate spells?
I mean,
using
social
calculus?
interactions. Social interactions can be scary. But that's more of a... that's a general thing. You can easily avoid social interactions.
Iden. DiRNGR said, schizophrenia is kinda terrifying. You wouldn't
Oh, yeah,
be able
that
to
is
know if
also
it's actually
scary.
the doctor you're talking to, and if you actually
Yeah.
took your meds, or if it was just your imagination.
Yeah, if you can, like, that's a big fear of me. Like, oh, you can't trust your mind anymore. Yeah, it's a big fear. There's this one disease called, like, well, it's not a disease, it's like a syndrome. It's like it's Capgras syndrome, where you like Capgras delusion. You start thinking like the people you
said, I came in late. What is the lore?
There's no lore. This is just the comics. Like, you start thinking like your friends and family, or your friends and family, like they're like imposters that replaced your family. That's freaking scary, man. And we have no idea what causes that. It's just like, it can just happen randomly. Like, whoops. Now you think everyone in your family are like imposters. or clones that replace your old family. Okay, I can't draw that down properly. I'll find a reference.
She's a 10, but she's a parasite hat.
It's still like the thing is she's gonna want to also replace you with a parasite. Oh, it's gonna be hard.
Amelia Bingley said, Roni, draw a puppet witch, please.
Not right now. Circuit 19. A chat room or two.
Ash 2013_high said, 2 words, static vision. It's basically when it becomes so dark a ton of static blurs your surroundings.
I mean, it's fine. I have
Soul_catalyst said, it's called omnimalevolence. It's
something like that.
paralysis other than your eyes. You can't move. Your eyes can only move up and down. It's hell for the rest of your life.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks
For the prime.
_mediocre for checking in.
Thank you for the prime.
Thank you,
Mr. Mediocre.
_mediocre for subscribing to the Twitch channel using Twitch Prime.
Thank you for
are
the
very
Twitch
cool.
prime, Mr. Mediocre. Why doesn't it say like how many months?
Said, hi Ron, I'm back
For
and our
Prime.
supreme leader, my cat, has decided to ban ghosts, so goodbye
I have
Ron.
Mr. Mediocre. Thanks for the prime.
She's a 10, but she can't see you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ash 20
She's just blind.
I said, BTW, I actually do have static vision.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Oh, thanks for the
cheered for 25 bits.
thanks for the 25 bits.
Item.
Lucy the Shy Girl.
Aaron JR said, it could theoretically be true.
Yeah. Alright, let me find a good reference for Medieval Town.
Soul_catalyst said, wrong one, my bad, frown.
What? Frick.
Amelia
I'm
Bingley
dying.
said, look up a dried stingray. Also, what would you say to a manta or stingray witch? She's a 10, but she wants to smother you with love and affection.
Dried stingray.
Cosmic
the
Park
hell?
said, since bears can use magic, does that mean we can have a bear witch?
It looks like a demon. What the hell? A bear witch? Maybe. Why does it look like a demon? God damn.
Thank you, Botcot A, for gifting a sub to the community.
Thank you for
very
the
cool.
Thank you for the gifted sub, Batcat.
Soul_catalyst said, it's actually called pseudocoma.
Pseudo what? Pseudocoma. You're looking to show where a patient is awake, conscious, cognitive intact, but almost entirely paralyzed. Oh, that's gonna be that's fucking terrifying.
Thanks, Prime Lamatises, for checking
I
in.
wouldn't want to have that, bro. Ugh. Ugh.
Thank you, Botcot A, for gifting a sub to the community.
Oh, thank you for another
You are very
sub,
cool.
Batcat.
Amelia Bingley said, that was the point, it looks like
Dub.
a demon.
The Batcat. Yeah, freeze. That's pretty cool looking thing though. Yeah.
Cosmic Carp said, you should totally do a dried stingray witch.
Maybe. Maybe at some point. I'll just wing it. I'll just wing this down. I can't really find a good...
Soul_Catalyst said, yeah, that's what the boiled one gave thousands of people. He watched them for the rest of time as they can't move hearing trumpets.
Bruh.
Amelia Bingley said, Cosmic Carp, yes he should.
Let's make like a round circle here. And then like
JR said, what is the bruh command for?
It's just a counter for like whenever I say bruh.
Ash2013_high said, also I do have lock paralysis, well that's what I call it. Basically I'm actually awake but my body has moved in a position where it locks itself. It is very painful.
Yeah, locked in syndrome? Wait, what? Oh no, locked paralysis.
Soul_Catalyst said, the boiled one said, the scaling blood of life will pour down onto us.
You
all.
have it?
Together, we will be still. A feast fit for a king. Together,
how are you moving then?
Love and purest connection. TH3M Forest Coup 3R4D3 said, she closed her on my pseudo-wudo till I muck.
Okay. Okay. I'm having a headache. That's unfortunate. I can't really fall asleep though.
What sort of games do you like to play? Not a specific game or genre. I mean like, vibe.
Vibe? I like games where I can hit things.
Ash2013
Well, actually, it depends. I like sort of.
If I use enough force, I can get out of it. But look, I just have to wait for my body to calm down and ease out.
That sounds like. It depends on like. It depends, to be honest. Like. I like strategy games.
Bingley said, any news on making Owen Devo?
IDK. Like for me, when I'm playing a game, because I can like strategy games, but I can also like hack and slash games, but I can't do both. Or like it's not like I can't do both. Like if your game lets me shoot like a shotgun with like. Let's me shoot a shotgun. Like, I'm not gonna think too much.
Cause a manifestation of my being in the future. You will be asleep in bed. I will be there and watch over you. When you wake, you will not be able to move any part of you. That.
Bro. Like, it depends. Depends on the game.
Cosmic Carp said, what's your favorite animal?
I like games where I can just turn my brain off. I just turn my brain off and like do whatever. But sometimes I like games where I actually have to think a lot and strategize. What's your favorite animal? I don't know. I like dogs. Hmm. Like, I think. Frick. Hmm. How would I say this?
Ash 2013 underscore high said, I'm also double jointed so mobile that's what my body does lock paralysis but I'd look my leg be hurting RN.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks for the
Ash.
love, Vampire Lord 105.
Alright, see ya, Vampire Lord. I need to finish like at least this like page maybe, or like this panel. Why can't I never tell my name?
Thanks Astar1718 for checking in.
I asked her.
Ash 2013 underscore high said, it's even worse when you do taekwondo but I manage.
Oof.
Soul underscore catalyst said, an interesting quote from one of Dr. Nowhere's creations, which is, I know you heard me. It was all your fault. The quote is form is short about guilt, as you're not clean form sins. Thank you
What?
Yuka UU underscore 01 for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Oh. Hi, you Caillou. Had to thank you for the follow. Had to dig down to see you. Hello. I've seen you a lot on YouTube. Thank you. That's nice. Let's see.
Item.dire only said, when do we fight Arceus?
When do we fight Arceus? Tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. You will know.
Ash 2013 underscore high said, will you ever show the witch body's family or no?
A witch what? Witch body's family or not? Maybe. I don't really think that's that important to show it right now. I don't know how much of like the back, like the things I already said that I'm gonna show. I should, right? Maybe I should. But right now I'm thinking of just like making like maybe like showing like portions of like the story. I'm kind of not thinking of like I don't know. I don't know if I should like make everything, like show everything. I'm thinking of just making like this short into like I just show like parts of the story every now and again.
So
And then let
underscore
people
Catalyst
connect the
said,
dots,
What's
I
your
guess.
thought on Roblox? Would you ever go on Avatar Catalog to make a small character even if it's never used again?
I have never played Roblox. I don't really think I want to play it. I don't know. It's just not.
Diaren
I-
GR said, Is there an optimal structure for worship and sacrifice in your world?
Is there an optimal structure for worship and sacrifice? There is. It's. But most people don't really like know about it. Nor do gods.
Amelia Bingley said, Do any of your witches die, and if so, who?
But sacrificing like a true believer every now and again is like it feeds the god like the entire soul. So that would make sense. I'm thinking like maybe you should like maybe brainwash people you don't like you capture into believing you're God and then sacrificing them.
Soul
That'd
underscore
be good.
Catalyst said, Are you considered a god in your world or unconnected?
No. I'm not narcissistic enough to put myself into the world. Do any of your witches die? You mean in like I mean they can all die. Are you asking if they die in the story? I don't know. Probably. Or some of them.
Fun fact, the term narcissistic came from a Greek god Narcissus. He only loved himself.
It's not a Greek god.
Ash
just a guy.
2013 underscore high said, Alright, I got to go. See y'all in Roni. Also, how do witches learn spells? Let that sink in.
Alright, see Ash. How they learn spells?
Ronil, I just checked my watch. It's clobbering time.
Think of it this way.
Oh yeah, true Narcissus only loved himself. He married a woman just to look her in the eyes to see his reflection. Soul underscore Catalyst said, I am LOL, I made myself parts of
Yeah.
everyone mainly cause the story is a self-healing story about some stuff and moving on. I think for my story it's important to have parts of me.
I mean myself, parts of everyone. I mean that's there's a difference between like saying like, oh, I'm gonna use part of like the things I know for the character, so like maybe like self-insert a little bit. There's a difference between like, oh, I'm actually like the god of the freaking world, saying everything. Like, it's a difference. Like, I'm not gonna like insert myself as like the almighty god of the thing. Like I said, I'm not narcissistic enough to do that. That's just self-serving. You don't really use that for like the narrative or whatever. You're just putting yourself as like the god in there for no reason.
Ident. Diaren
Oh, I'm
GR
never
said,
gonna put that.
"Death is an integral
I'm not
part of
gonna
the
do
world,
that.
And the Hat Witch gained a body by finding a dead witch on a dungeon, so yeah, they can die.
Yeah. Like, there's a big difference. You can even insert yourself as like the character. I don't think it's as narcissistic as like making yourself a god that like does everything. Like, come on.
Botcop8 said, Gamba time Roni.
Come on, I specifically structured like the gods to be like very killable. Well, not very killable. They're hard to kill. Like, why would I insert myself there? Alright, it's black. Like, I literally made them all like fallible or like flawed in some way.
Soul_Catalyst said, Nusk witch, it's a witch, but in reality, it's just Nusk form Hollow Knight. Oh no, it's
Bruh.
Nuska.
It's Nosk again. Imagine Nosk is in Silk Song, and I just
Thank you
They fucking bring him back
unknown for the follow.
in the
Welcome to the
in the
basement.
DLC.
You can never leave.
Hi for unknown. Thanks for the follow. Oh, he's making a comic? Yes. If I finish this today, I should be able to post this today. Less the shorts.
Would the mushroom witch get along with the parasite witch?
Probably not. Maybe. Probably not. I wouldn't know though.
Where are all the wizards at?
Where are all the wizards at? They're just there. Though most of them are actually like, a lot of them are like state sponsored, so they're kind of boring. Like they have access to a lot of resources.
Ident. Aaron JR said, would the hat witch be friends with the parasitic witch hat?
No. No. Alright, I'll show you
Chad
like
wizards. The witches are
comic
weak
panel.
losers. Well, one is infected by a mushroom but is otherwise herself. The other is
Yeah.
the fungal parasite that believes itself to be the witch. Wave command.
Yes.
Astar1718 said, which witch is your favorite witch?
Right, I have
and
this
which
panel.
is most powerful? 3.
I have this panel that I've been working on for a while.
Soul_Catalyst said, underwater Nosk. It wears the bug seashells and made it a bundle-like entity of itself. It would be named something dumb but reminiscent of Nosk-like, Husk or something lol.
Alright.
Thanks Elizio Hernandez P2O for checking in.
Alright, let's say
Drawing, hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby.
honestly,
That panel is peak.
that'd be funny. Thanks. Chad wizards, witches are weak losers. Bruh. Nah, I'm just thinking like most wizards are like they don't have to do a lot of skirting around the rules. I mean, some of them do.
Eliseo Hernandez P2O said, hi, big man Roni.
Hey.
Loser witches are measured by the size of their hats. Chad wizards are measured by the length of their beards. Wizards are busy having wizard duel shorts for social media while witches are actually trying to do impressive magic. Truckcoon to Rockcoon said, you can be a wandering soul that get caught in spell casting. You end up shrinking each time but get your mass back just in time to get caught up in the next fight.
What?
You can be a wandering soul that gets caught in spellcasting. No, here's the thing, like, you actually, how would I say this? I mean, you can wander depending on like how you die, but if you get
Dire only said, what if the parasite witch offers the hat which a parasitic hat?
if part of it gets used up, that's used up. You can't, like, non-living things don't, you don't get more soul. A parasite offers the witch hat, a parasite a cat. That's kind of how I imagine them meet.
_gaming said,
Alright.
I have an OC named Stella,
Here's the
who's
thing.
goddess of the stars, and the daughter of Nebula, who's the goddess of the galaxy.
Alright, this is
Not
actually
based
like
off of the real
the,
religion. But
it's actually
that's
the
not
reason for
really
like
TH.
this. It's like the backstory for this. It's
Fit _
Alright,
said,
imagine the
who will
parasite
win?
witch.
Don't shot or versus Trul Amino Truly Sheena.
Alright, imagine the parasite witch like trying to replace the hat in her sleep. They're calling out sleep. But because the hat is the witch, you can imagine how awkward that would be.
The parasite witch watches the body, confused why it isn't being animated, while the sentient witch hat just waits for the parasite witch to leave. Where does the Tony Soprano mafia boss Worm show up in your lore?
Chapter 565.
Just a Cat 5024 said, I only have one dragon who is the embodiment of fire and memories and is one of few gods/deities.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. I get to skip all of those worthless filler chapters.
Yes. But that's the first appearance though, and it's only like a snippet. But he wasn't properly introduced until chapter 1065. Where it gets fully introduced.
It's like a shadow on the wall to foreshadow his eventual appearance as a major story arc villain, but it
Yes.
turns out he's actually the fake out final B.
Yes,
Iden.
you get it.
Diaren JR said, can the parasite witch even infect dead bodies, or is it only the hat witch that can do that? I'll just
They
read
can.
the footnotes of every time he appears.
They can. That's the way it's gonna be awkward.
Haven't been here for a while now. I'm Rusty. Hi Roni.
Hi, Rusty. Alright. Honestly, I don't know about this. Like, CB. Maybe I should redraw it later. I don't know. Hopefully, you can do better for the town. I'll figure it out later.
Thanks Mao_soy_yo for checking in.
Hi, Mao. Hi, Ronnie. How's your day
Just
so
because
far?
5024 said,
I'm still
it would be
kinda
funny
sick.
if the parasite witch mistakes the hat witch as a parasite witch.
Maybe. Alright. I really want to do this like chapter for the Fireside Witch, but I don't know if I should just skip it or like actually do some establishing. I don't know. Where was that? I have this panel. Frick. Where's that panel? Hello?
Imagine if in a witch town, even with the entire town on fire, there is like 1 or 2 houses with a bubble warding the fire off, and it never gets E.
This one.
Hourly ad break incoming.
The entire town. There's like 1 or 2 houses bubble warding. That'd be funny. No, it's just one. What if there's a cat that's just immune to the fire? And it never gets explained. That could be funny. Frick. Alright, I should probably end stream soon. I'm actually gonna end stream before the ads. You gotta take a nap. Hopefully, like the freaking hole gets cleared up. Alright, give me 1 sec.
Reaniverse_gaming said, is the
Alright.
sentient witch hat related to the parasite witches? Or a closely related species?
No, they're completely different creatures. Massively different. Do I raid someone or do I just like
Cosmic
because I'm
Carp said,
gonna sleep immediately.
yeah,
'cause,
I just figure like, it's strange how in high fantasy
Right.
settings, whole kingdoms and the like can be razed to the ground, even though there should be. Thanks JustiCat5024 for checking in.
Alright, I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If I'm feeling better,
Said, bah.
if I'm feeling better, I'll stream tomorrow. If not, if not, probably not.
Hope
Alright,
you get well soon, Roni.
I'll see you guys then. Alright, who's live right now? Far
Get
as
well
live.
soon, Ron.
But I'm not gonna be able to stick
Cosmic
around, so
Carp
I'll
said,
probably
"Have
just
a good
end
nap."
stream. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Hopefully I'll try to post this today. Where was that? I have like a recording, but I might re-record it. So yeah, I'll try to post this today. Hopefully I can post it.
Hair PLS said, never gonna
Um,
give you up, never
alright,
gonna
I'll-
let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Don't forget D&D. I'll try. Alright, see ya. Bye guys.